Alright, welcome everyone, Gamer Cop here. This is episode 10 of my gameplay on Fishing North Atlantic. So, you remember where I left you guys off last time? I said I'd go out and explore. Well, I didn't really find a whole lot. I found these, I found the Scotian Shelf, I found, oh no, we already found that, and I found the wind farm. I checked all this down here, didn't find anything. I mean, I don't know where everything else is. I'm assuming there's just more stuff in the shallows and other stuff that I haven't checked out. But for the time being, since we're in Dennis Point right now, by the way, as you can see here, we go to the logbook. I really haven't accomplished much. We've only found 26. There's still another 13 boats and locations to discover, which that's quite a few. And I seriously couldn't find anything else out there. So, oh, there we go. So what we are going to do, which I did say I wanted to try to save up and buy a different ship for us to take out. I didn't take the Lenore out, didn't do any fishing off camera. I did a lot of exploring off camera. I decided we would go in here and we would try out a different boat. We're going to try the FOLLABUEN. I've tried it before already on a different game. It's not the best boat, but I want to kind of have you guys experience all the boats that are available so you guys can kind of get that experience. So we are going to buy it. 150,000. No, don't show this again. Or no, I didn't want the tutorial. Can I go to bar missions? Okay, hopefully that canceled out the other one, and now should be able to cancel that one out. Oh no, let's go to missions. Here we go. Okay. Oh, it's still on there. Let's just cancel them all. Not letting me cancel it. Well, that's a little bit tricky there. It'll let me cancel those or not? Let's go see. Missions. Wow, it really is not letting me, all right, well, let me get that figured out here. I'll bring you guys back in. All right, I got it all figured out, and what I did was just reloaded, so we're just gonna not do that again. So we're gonna go to the shipyard, go back to available. We're gonna buy the FOLLABUEN. Again, you're not show this again, and no. Okay, now we're gonna go to, let's go to rigging. That's right, just long line. That's all this thing can do. Let's go to fishing gear. Buy long lines. How many can you hold? 8? 5,000 line? That's a lot of them. We should be able to fill up the boat, I would think, if we did the... Yeah, sure, why not? We'll throw... Let's just do 6, maybe. We'll start with 6 and see how that goes. That's 30 grand. Let's go ahead and bait long lines. Sure, we'll do shrimp. Why not? That's pretty expensive. All right, we're pretty invested now. They all baited. Make sure shrimp. Okay, perfect. How many do we have? There's only 5 in there. I hate it when it does that. So sometimes it just does not like to. It doesn't. I don't know what it is. It just cuts it down by 1. Bait long lines. Unbaited. Bait you with shrimp. Okay, perfect. Now let's go out of here. Let's go to the bar. Are there any tips that are worthwhile? No. Okay, let's go to crew. On board. Perfect. Crew house. I think we can have 2 on board the FOLLABUEN. I have my sheet here. Let me pull it up. We want to put maybe some upgrades in it as well. So the FOLLABUEN is $150,000 to buy. It just does online. It can hold 2 crew members. Max capacity for storage is 88,000 pounds. Which, let's go back and we're not going to spend a lot of money on this ship. We have to buy the bigger engine because this thing is horrendously slow with the big engine, so we definitely need to do that. Don't care about much of the other stuff. Storage, that's so much of money to upgrade it that far. That's just not. Let's see how we do with this, the 44,000 standard storage. We don't really need any of the other stuff because I don't want to invest a lot of money in the ship because I only want to use it for a little bit. I'm probably going to sell it pretty quick, so we'll just get that. Okay, bigger engine. Should be good to go. We should be fully fueled and everything like that. Okay, long lines are baited. Let's head out. Okay. This thing is a This thing was built in the 60s is what it said, so. Oh, goodness. We're actually doing pretty good right now. Oh, that was close. It's not very maneuverable, as you can see. It really doesn't want to turn. I'm turning full to the left, or to the right, excuse me. And it is just, this is faster than I've seen it go in a while, actually. It's fairly fuel efficient, actually. Go ahead and throw that baby into, the reverse is really bad. So just so you guys can experience how terrible this boat is, we're gonna do this episode. Oh my goodness. We're now going backwards so slowly. Speeding up. Okay, we'll kill it. And then go forward. Oop, no. While we go forward, I'm gonna keep steering left. Now we're going forward. Okay, that's fast travel, for the love of goodness. Okay, that's actually, I'm thinking, no, let's go down here. We want to probably do it in the deeper water. Okay, we'll go down here and we'll just throw some out in this water here. As you can see, this thing is going to take a while to get down there, so stand by. Anyhow, yeah, so it's kind of strange. I'm still, as they update it more, the tricky part is, it's like what I've learned about the mechanics of the game kind of changes. Like, I think I have it written down for long lines. Yeah, for long lines, blue is usually 18 and 19 hours in, but it could change because they're updating it. And I mean, I guess I could go read the change log and see kind of what changes on it. But they're going to continue to update it and fix things and make it better. And eventually it's going to get to the finalized product where it's going to be pretty much solid and good to go. And actually, let's get ourselves turned. We're actually heading along here. Okay. Of course, it's night out. I feel like it's always night. It just happens to always be night out. It is a cool looking ship, though. I'm not gonna lie. We'll go walk around it here in a second as well. Let's get, if we go to these guys here, I think, I don't know, we'll just put you out there, Sadie. You're pretty good at what you do. Give Sadie a second to get out there while we're speeding up. We barely burn any fuel getting out here. So this thing is actually, like, it has either a huge tank, which I'm assuming it's not very fuel efficient. So it's probably got a huge tank on it, which is, that part is really good. All right, and let's see. There's not really any fish right here. There's a bit of a concern. Let's wait until we actually see a fish before we throw this out. Maybe we should just do it as we head deeper. We'll turn. So we're heading right ahead this way. There are all the fish over here, but there's no fish. And it could be that the radar is just kind of bugged again. Or the sonar, I guess I should say. Because, yeah, really zoomed in, there's nothing here. Yeah. See, this thing's kind of a cool ship from this perspective. Okay, we'll go ahead and throw it out. Geez, I hate that. I just want to dismiss all these notices. They need to make something that's easy, quick to dismiss them all. All right, we'll go ahead and throw out a line. So that's gonna run real slow for a while. So while that's doing its thing, we'll stop driving and go take a look around here. So there's also a little glitch on this ship I noticed. It's like occasionally it'll, I don't know, do something weird. But you can cook on here, so there's a little area here for cooking. We can go outside. A little hard to see at night, but we can, I think we can go down that way. Maybe we gotta go to the other side to go down. That's the block there that's on the inside. I think we gotta go down this side. Oh, well, I guess that just puts us out here. That's right. Back here where the deep lines or the long lines are getting thrown out. Keep up the good work. These are long lines too, so I'll probably cut you guys out for part of it, and that's how to get back upstairs there. This is the long line hall right there. Gutting station, hand gutting. Unfortunately, you can't get machine gutting on this. So some of them, yeah, the machine gutting is fantastic, by the way, once you get that employed on there. I really like the Snar set. The Snar set is the one I keep talking about. Talked about in last episode. Now, it's the one I wanted to get out here on this one, but the Snar set is very nice because you can get 2 people, all sorts of different stuff. It's a very fantastic ship. You can do 2 people hand gutting. It's got a freezer on board, or 2 people machine gunning. You can have 2 people freezing, and you have to stack them to sell though when it's on a bigger ship like that. But these are pretty long lines, and our ship doesn't hold that much. So maybe what we'll do is we'll just put out 2, and then we'll fast forward. So I'll get this one put out, and then I'll get the second one put out, and then I'll bring you guys back in after that, and then when we're ready to haul them up. So I'll see you guys here in just a second. All right, folks, welcome back. So our lines are good to go. They are blue at 19 hours here. I think they went blue a little bit before that. I fast forward a little bit further just because I was hoping to be closer to daylight out, but yeah, it's 2 in the morning, so it was worth a shot. Those northern lights look beautiful though. Okay, let's go. Which one of you is the best at hand gutting? You are there. You're really good at hand gutting, so you're gonna go to hand gutting. I'm not gonna use you yet. I think I'm going to pull the first line, and we'll see how well we get on that. So again, this thing, getting to the lines to be able to pull them in, is a challenge in itself. This thing is so sluggish. I mean, can we get any closer? We can. We're definitely in fast forward. Any closer we can get to these things, the better. It's over there though. We're gonna struggle to get to that. Let's see if we can't get turned. Oh man. This thing does sound like it really struggles to do anything. Oh man. Yep, there's the problem. We're past it. Trying to go backwards. How are we? I was gonna say for a second we were speeding up as we were having this thing just slammed in reverse. Come on now. Well, by slammed in reverse, I mean speed it's going. I'm surprised we're doing anything right now. Well, now we're going a little faster. Okay. And a little bit better lined up this time. If you miss with this ship, you are screwed. This thing is so hard, as you can imagine, to maneuver back around. That is what I hated the most about this ship. It's a very economical ship as far as what you can do with it and how much it actually can hold if you upgrade the storage up to 88,000 pounds, but in general, I don't think it's really worth it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We'll see how many we got on here, too. 15? 15 should be a pretty good haul, actually. We want to get some perfects on here, hauling these babies on board. Good. We'll see how much we get. We may haul both of them in. I'm hoping we get like 20,000 pounds each of these lines, but I feel like that's going to be a bit of a stretch. And the other thing, oh, too, we should upgrade, too, is a lot of our hooks and stuff, because you get bigger fish and stuff. So we'll look at those, too, when we get back into town, if I remember. Because I think that's something that we need to work on upgrading, just for the sake of doing a little bit better as far as our hauls go. And... oh, that was almost a perfect. Waited just a touch longer. Perfect. That's what we need. I don't know what the max is on here. I think 15 is the most I've ever gotten, so that might be the max. But again, these are... I don't think I've ever done a 5,000 hook line either. I think this is my first time. I think when they updated that, I think this thing used to only be able to do the 2,000 line, or 2,000 hook lines. I think that's what I used previously, but I think with the update, that must have been one of the things that got updated was the ship, and they updated it so you could do that. Fantastic. A couple more on here. Beautiful. Let's finish strong. Come on, one more. Only I don't miss any. That's the important part. Holy cow. Well, the ship is full. I can't believe we got that much off of there. Well, my hopes are dashed, as we are just gonna, we might even just leave that line out here and just let it go. Holy smokes, I can't believe that. We got that many fish out here. That's more than I've ever gotten off of a long line ever. That's crazy. We could barely do two. We couldn't even do 2 full nets with a full upgrade on the storage capacity here. Oh my goodness. Well, that's wow. Let's look at what we got. Mostly cod. A lot of cod. So we need to find cod where cod is a very good price. So let's go under finance here. Fish prices 460, 470. Oh, that one's almost 470. That one is 470. So the best one was Lunenburg, but Yarmouth. So Lunenburg or Ingalls is too far north. I think Lunenburg is gonna be our best bet. Let's exit out of here. Let's get. So we do want to get them all gutted so we can make some extra money. You're resting, perfect. So once your stamina. Yeah, you're going to take forever to gut all those fish. Obviously, you're not going to get very far. Let's go to the map here. We're just going to forget about that net. There's no sense in hauling it up. So Lunenburg is way up here. No, Yarmouth is... But we do have to gut them all. So maybe we will head up to... I'm 50-50. We'll just go to Yarmouth. Yarmouth. Let's get up over to here. Perfect. So we are going to watch the time here, and after the 3, 4, maybe, there we go. Once we get to 6, we'll check on Thomas and see how he's doing. Okay, we're just past 6. How's he doing? He's making it through a little bit at a time there. He can do a little bit more. He upgraded his, you can tell his hand gutting went up a little bit, which is fantastic. Sadie can't gut as fast either, so, oops, let's do back to map. We'll go until about 7. Okay, he's probably tired. Well, he's got to be very close. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pull you out. We'll let you finish that one you're doing. All right, rest, and Sadie, once you start doing it. Come on, hop to it. Okay, perfect. She's doing it, so let's go back into here. We'll go until 11 and see what happens. I mean, good news is we don't have to worry about fuel really at all. I mean, it does take a while, but we don't really have to worry about fuel as far as our travel goes because this thing just does not burn fuel at all, it seems like. Okay. And as far as fish gutting, you guys are making progress. How are you doing? Okay, you're doing okay. Well, this is good too because it'll get your hand gutting up, but your hand gutting is not going to matter eventually because we're eventually just going to be doing machine gutting and other stuff like that. Okay, so let's actually check. Let's check prices again. Cod, 460 there. We're near Dennis Point. It's 453. Lockport is 444. Okay, we're still heading to the best for what we have going on. Okay. How was she doing on stamina? Okay, you're gonna be full in a second. So we'll go, oops, resume. Let's go to the map here. Let's go until 12. And okay. You're probably just about done, huh? Yeah, you're almost completely finished. All right, let you finish that one. Put you into resting. Get Thomas back out. Thomas, right? Yeah, Thomas and Sadie. Get Thomas back out there, and Thomas can do his thing for a while. We'll probably just finish up the rest of them once we get into port, but Thomas should be good for a while. So we'll go until 4, and we'll check on Thomas at 4, which hopefully will be up in here somewhere by 4. Maybe even further, actually. It'd be great if we can get almost in there. 2. And, 3. And 4. We'll check on you. How are you doing? Making progress, and you're... Okay, you're doing okay. You probably have another hour in you. Go until 5. Which is, we're basically there. Let's go into there. Wish that little symbol would go away. Let's go into there. Oh, literally right there. That's a good spot to be. How are you doing? And we'll take you off of it. You were just about taxed out there. So we got a little bit to do ourselves, so we'll get that done real quick. we'll go down to the deck, and we will hand gut the rest of them. So the knife too, you can upgrade to be able to do it a little bit better and stuff like that. So there's different upgrades that I think we need to invest in to make sure we're doing okay. But we should be able to knock these guys out real quick. I mean, if you don't care about it, you can hand gut pretty fast, but I want to try to get okay on it. I guess the worst case scenario is we don't get a good price on a lot of the stuff, but I'm hoping we probably did okay on this haul. My guess is we did really good on it, actually. 44,000. I can't believe we got that much off of one line. I might take the Lenore out then at that rate and just go out and do some... I don't think you guys have ever seen me actually pull up nets, so maybe I'll do an episode where we're out with the Lenore net fishing and I'm actually pulling in nets, because I think we haven't done that. We haven't done that yet, have we? Yeah, I haven't demonstrated actually doing it, like physically us doing it. It's actually, honestly, I think the hardest, at least the hardest method I've seen so far to do by hand. It's a little bit tricky. I was really struggling. That was all the cod that we had. We have mostly cod on board. That was a crazy amount of cod. These guys are pretty easy to gut though. So that's silver hake. Silver hake. That was a terrible, terrible job. Silver hake. Silver hake. And these guys are not getting as many at a time because they're not as heavy a fish. This one looks like maybe pollock. I don't know. I'm not a fish expert by any means. And we're done. Okay. Hit V to quickly do that. We'll pull this baby into port, which this could take 10 minutes to get from here to here, so we'll see how it goes. Everyone's resting, and we do have the cook there, so we could have someone cooking, repairing. We'll get more and more things down here that our crew can actually do as we get further along in the game, but we'll get in here, we'll sell our fish, we'll wrap up this episode. Oh, and we'll also purchase some new toys, I guess, depending on how well we go. See, this thing just... the maneuverability on this thing is terrible. Did I dock yet? There we go. Yes. Oh, those are all great prices. 230,000. That is what I'm talking about, people. Boy, the cod are just golden. Good lord, that's double what they'd normally sell for. Wow, we made back a ton of that money. Fantastic. Okay, let's go to 230. Pretty much paid for the ship. Whatever we sell the ship on is just profit now. That's awesome, which is one trip going out and doing that. Let's go to fishing gear, actually. Let's sell long lines. We're going to sell all of them because we're done. Sell. We're done with long lines. We get a little bit of our money back. Let's go to the shop. So the hook, bronze and mahogany, we're just going to get that. So that's like for that. I think that's what we were using before. So we get 8% bigger fish. So we'll check out. There's different versions throughout that. And then knife, 8% better gut, so we'll add that to the cart and we'll check out with that. So that's 50 grand, but that's a permanent upgrade. Those work on every ship, so that's gonna be good for us. Binoculars, I'll be honest, I don't even know how to use binoculars, but there's different zooms on there, which I don't really care about that. I don't really use them at all. So okay, so that's good. We got that. Yeah, that's gonna end it for this episode. I will probably end up selling this ship in the next episode and we'll go out and do something else. So I think we'll go out net fishing with the Lenore is what we'll end up doing. So anyhow, if you enjoyed this episode, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Gamer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Gamer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.